Have you ever felt like you just don't fit in anywhere? That feeling of being useless, like you're not needed, or that you just can't open any doors in life. It's a heavy burden to carry, but we often forget something crucial. A key is you aren't useless just because it is you aren't found its lock yet. Today's story is for anyone who feels out of place or unwanted. Listen carefully, because this story might just help you find where you truly belong. In a bustling, crowded city lived a young man named A. Was honest, incredibly skilled, and deeply thoughtful. Yet, no matter where he went, he was haunted by a sense of being unnecessary. Job interviews ended in rejection. People misunderstood his intentions. Every room he entered felt closed to him. He would often think to himself, maybe I'm just not meant to open anything. This painful belief began to chip away at his confidence, slowly dimming the bright spark within him. One afternoon, a wise old locksmith named Ustad Jakub opened a small, dusty shop nearby. Drawn by a feeling he couldn't explain, Samir stopped by. He quietly confessed, I feel like I don't fit anywhere in this life. The old man didn't offer empty platitudes. He just smiled gently and said, come back tomorrow morning and bring your doubt with you. The next day, Samir returned. Ustad Jakub had laid out dozens of keys on a wooden table, big ones, small ones, some rusty and ancient, others shiny and new. Samir picked one up and, feeling a bit foolish, tried it on several locks around the shop. None of them turned. See? It's useless, Samir sighed, his shoulders slumping. The old man simply shook his head. Try another door. Finally, Ustad Jakub led Samir to a forgotten, old wooden door at the very back of the shop. It looked like it hadn't been opened in decades. Samir hesitated, then inserted the key. He turned it. With a satisfying click, the door swung open smoothly. Samir froze, staring in disbelief. Ustad Jakub placed a gentle hand on his shoulder and said softly, this key was never wrong. It was simply waiting for its door. He looked Samir right in the eyes and added, you think you don't belong because you're constantly comparing yourself to others. But every door needs a specific key knot. Just any key knot moment. A warmth spread through Samir's chest, chasing away the cold doubt that had lived there for so long. From that day forward, Samir's perspective shifted. He stopped trying to force himself into places that clearly rejected him. Instead, he began searching for environments that valued his unique strengths. He learned to trust his own nature. Slowly but surely, things began to change. He found work where his skills were not just used, but celebrated. People came to appreciate his honesty and his calm, thoughtful way of thinking. Years later, Samir had become a respected problem solver in his community, known for opening paths for others who felt stuck. Whenever someone would ask him, how did you finally find your place? Samir would smile that same gentle smile he learned from the old locksmith. I realized I wasn't useless, he'd say. I just hadn't met my door yet. Remember this story. Not fitting in everywhere doesn't mean you fit in nowhere. It means there is a place, a purpose, a door that was made exactly for you. Don't try to change your shape to force a lock. Wait for the one that opens naturally for you. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, please consider sharing it with someone who might need to hear it. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire and uplift.